understand the situation. Don't change. Nice.
Oh, Yuta Watanabe, the 18 Express, right. And they hook him up for the jam. Toronto with a big lead, trying to get it to the finish line.
With the rebound, he'll get into the front court. Now attacking Anderson, a kick out. Watanabe, the open three.
Pushing the ball in transition, drawing the defense, finding Yuta for an open three.
In his lane, second chance opportunity. Kicks it, here's Watanabe.
Opportunity for Watanabe.
5-point gains. Here's Van Vliet working with Scotty. Barnes on a kick out, Watanabe. How sweet it is! Sunday against Boston, always keep yourself ready though. Bonga, the denial on the pass, attacking, no goaltending called, but Watanabe there to
Stay in, this is the risk you run.
And he just picked up his fifth, and Boucher is going to check in. Played at UCLA as well as Sacramento State, Sac State, the Hornets, as Watanabe knocks down the three, and the Raptors on a 7 movement. Look at his swing. Watanabe wide open, splat. Van Vliet, the crowd around him. Watanabe, corner three. Utah comes through with a big bucket in the corner. Out of there. Looking right, he draws 3 white shirts. Watanabe. 9-point lead for the Grizzlies. Swatted away by Watanabe into the... Coming in. Raptors, again, without OG Anunoby. They miss OG, certainly from a defensive standpoint. They're going to stop there. Hornets, point deficit for Toronto. It's been a long road trip. And they'll wrap it up on Friday. Van Vliet with... Here it is right here, those active hands. Watanabe making this happen. Van Vliet off to the races. Yeah, I think so.
You know, Matt?
Yeah. Oh, the denial. And let's see if the Raptors challenge. Yeah, they're going to. Yeah, that's a coach's challenge. That is a what, Jack? Fred Van Vliet and Siakam. Thomas Bertans on the floor for Washington. Utah, back shot. Delano Banton.
Showing a shot fake, fundamentals, getting back to that left hand.
So you know, your game plan changes as well, but what's exciting about having these 2 guys join you and what they can do?
And then, you know, throughout training camp, we were together. And then when they come to us, just being part of what we were doing.
Here's Banton. Cutting is Watanabe. How about that cut?
As from session, just watch Yuta up top on the right side, just flash. As soon as and it's all about going through the season, going through your bumps and learning from them. And you can see they're picking it up.
Here's Bonga.
See the Yuta Watanabe getting in there, creating a little opportunity. But
huge fans of Mihailuk. That conversation continues. Here's Barnes.
You from the outside, but can really pass the ball. As you see Scotty Barnes pulling up for 3 and
kicks it out to Watanabe. Trent Jr. rattles in the...
Look at Watanabe. As soon as the ball hits his hand, find a man with a left hand scoop pass.
He is designing and building and doing.
And 5G View, powered by Bell 5G, gives you the ability to control the angle of every play, zoom in, out, and rotate around the action.
New York 4-4. Banton finds a wide open Watanabe.
What you do is generate
that team,
yeah,
you know.
Generate those clean looks. Got to make them.
Toppin doesn't go to Robinson.
But good challenge at the rim. Watanabe.
Van Vliet led Boucher a little too far on that one. And you would hope or think that the Nets' legs might fall off a little bit as the game goes on, with only 8 bodies again tonight, folks, with 7 players sidelined in the league's health and safety protocols.
Playing with 2 fouls, but you see everybody, that's what happened.
90 seconds to go here in the first half. And how about Watanabe getting the hand in there to knock that ball away from Durant, but off Toronto out of bounds. Brooklyn will get it with 14 on the shot.
Utilizing his length. Look at that, rotating over, staying vertical, but then How about that hand-eye coordination?
I can still see Scotty sitting over there in the corner as the Raptors get the stop defensively. Watanabe into the game. What a pass to a cutting Boucher. The Raptors have seen their lead cut down to 3. Watanabe open look, buries it from the East Nets. Have turned this game around. Watanabe out to Trent on the wing near side. Drop it down. Big one moments ago. Nice find from Watanabe. And Gary Trent puts the Raptors back on top with 6.
We know what we're made of. We have to play that way.
Kuminga drives, loses it. Raptors running out. Mihailuk with a Euro step and
Realize you still had a lot of ball to go from that point on.
Kuminga's pass deflected. The Raptors all over. And Kuminga in the lane, no good. Watanabe catch and shoot triple, got it in the bottom of the well. Achua finds Flynn. Oh, great swing. Scotty down the baseline, kick to Fred. Everybody getting a touch, and Utah rattles up. Playing in the playground like this where everybody gets a feel, everybody gets a touch.
And look at it, and putting the ball on the floor, making a, like you always talk about.
Of course, if you turn it over and you don't get shots, that's the percentage stays where it is. Watanabe in the lane, got it.
How about yeah, check out the spin on this baby. Coming up, get that left hand, and that ball just got side. Oh, buddy, that will try and dunk it. That's just a great effort. Outstanding. Look at that.
And it's coming off of a loss against Boston, 111-1. Oh, clock at 7. Boucher lets it fly, and it doesn't go. And then deflection, Morgan steal behind the back. Watanabe!
And they're showing it in transition and in a half-court set as well. They hit 6 already.
In the circle, Watanabe connects. Here's missing due to health and safety protocols. Watanabe attacks Pangos, and then with the lappy over the last 2+. And steady growth, a lot of lottery picks. Watanabe, count it, and the Cleveland and Washington, top 6.
I love about that look, Matt. It was just great space.
Raptors down 11 once again. Boucher 1 of 6 from 3.
Energy. Look at the rotation over as well. He was
68-53. Morgan finds Watanabe. And here's Yuta on the attack. Boucher lets it fly, and it rattles in. 103-67. Wilson, the cutting Watanabe. And here they are entering tonight, 1 game under 500. Rubio. Everybody thinks offense, but where it really affects you is that.
Go hand in hand as Yuta comes over nice with the little rotation. And
the lone starter for the Cavaliers on the floor. Here's Watanabe over the 7'6", 109-75.
Yuta heating up a little.
Globally, the NBA, based upon the number of rostered players.
And we can sit here and look at the score and talk about that, but the amount of adversity that's been thrown at these guys.
He's an 81% free throw shooter. Flynn operating. Here's a wide open look. Watanabe knocks it down. Gal sends it over to Watanabe. Clock down. And the jump shot with a soft touch. Niang sends it to Thibault. Thibault lines it up. Shot doesn't go long. Rebound scooped up. Here's Watanabe running the floor to Boucher. And Boucher soaring through. Tyler Johnson, Watanabe, Boucher slicing through. And the 3 short. And Maxey loses the handle. Svi looks at it. Sends it to Watanabe. Puts it on the deck. And attacks. Sent from the field. They're getting to the paint. Here comes Pascal. Gary Trent Jr. finds the open. Watanabe. Splash.
Overall, great player.
Watanabe, Birch, Banton, Malachi Flynn. Birch comes over to set a screen. Flynn now. Cut off. Sends it now to Watanabe on the move. And a nice move by.
He puts a charge into the crowd. Watanabe comes back and gets one.
Thad Young, nice move. Champagny corner three, no good. Watanabe runs it down, and Thad Young gets it. Delano Banton, nice kick out to Watanabe. His three goes down.
But it's Sunday night, you know, so it's a little calmer.
It's New York. That city never sleeps. Great block by Watanabe.
And I got to work.
Seeing the nets. Banton jumper no good. Watanabe padding the stat sheet as he finds Banton. Siakam on Mills. The double comes. Oh, great cut by Watanabe, and Scotty finds him. Let's come back in a minute on Tangerine Raptors basketball.
The big advantage, of course, he brings to the table is his size at the backcourt.
Great defense by Thaddeus Young, moving his feet. Watanabe! Whoa! The Raptors tapping the top of their head, saying, "On your head top."
That was impressive. So from start to finish, they focus on the defensive end, they move and share the basketball, and they get up on the glass, especially the offensive line. Yeah, because, you know, remember, these are not only auditions for the team you're playing for, but they're auditions for the entire league, so you want to take advantage of every opportunity you have to play.
What?
Flynn with it. Barnes goes to screen. Flynn kicks. Watanabe three.
Williams jumper. Watanabe looks around. Attacks, goes right to the bucket. His first game back. That's key. Lonzo Ball still out. Setback last week. Watanabe with the denial.
Protecting the rim because he's relentless. He plays hard. Get it! That's meeting the guy at the rim.
With a rebound. 8-point game. Watanabe runs the floor. And the
Young, watch this pass. Bang. Ahead. And Watanabe, you know that when you watch him play.
Lead for the Rockets. Deflected, taken down. Watanabe, a good look. Birch. And the cut. Good read by Yuta. Now finds Birch. Ends the run. It was 11-0. Watanabe, we talked about this earlier as Yuta finishes. And some pressure on the Pascal Siakam. Good to see OG get 25 minutes of work. Scott